He's on the Lord's day. And listen, they take him up into heaven. Now look, use your, catch up and listen. They take him up into heaven. And he's walking around. Okay? And then he was supposed to write to, he wrote to the 7 churches. A letter to the 7 churches. But this scene is called the throne room scene. He's in the throne room.
Okay.
You ever heard people tell me they got a throne room? Mm-hmm. Look. You got people gathered around the throne. Okay? You got angels. Look, they're gathered around the throne. So imagine this. Use your spiritual imagination and seeing that God is just taking you to a place. And this is where John is at. He's in the throne room. And when we read, it says, and I saw the right hand of him that sat on the throne, a book written within, and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. So John is in this room. Look, you got the elders. They represent us, the church. You got the beasts. They represent the angels. Okay? And then you're going to find that you got the lion and the lamb, which is the same person. So listen. This is the church and the throne room. And listen, the key to this is, because this is something that they shouldn't just throw out here in Sunday school. The key to it is that from Revelation 1 to 5, you're going to see the church. You're going to see the church. Okay? The church is taken out of the world. We call the rapture. Right. They up there in the throne room. And then from here, you're not going to hear from the church no more after chapter 5. So that means that we're not going to go through the Great Tribulation. Okay? We're going to be here. The only thing we're going to do is set up there and rule over earth. So that's why it's kind of hard. So they're seeking the worthy one. Look how he said, I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne book written within.